The Lone Star Series will have part 2 get underway with a fastball for a strike.
We can get him right here.
On the ground, third baseman is Gray Kessinger tonight. Kessinger makes the first play of the evening because, of course, he does. He last year in the American League, despite only playing 119 games, 3-0 pitches, drilled to right field, and that is off the wall in a hurry. Tucker's got a shot at him. Here comes a throw. It's just a little bit to the outfield side. Tucker had a shot to gun down Corey Seager, but he's part of that was postseason last year when Carter really came into his own. Altuve to his left will make the play to John Singleton. Corey Seager crosses over to third. That's the second out of the inning. Against the Rangers last start. Here's Adolis Garcia, and Garcia goes after the first pitch and delivers the first run with a base hit to right field. So Garcia drives in his 14th run of the season. He leads. Saw him earlier in the year. Adolis Garcia off and running. Diaz's throw is not quite in time. Pena tried a quick tag on the throw that was this season. Now 2-2 pitch to Smith. Bounces in there and may have hit him. Yes, it did. That'll be a hit by pitch. With a breaking ball, a curveball catching league games and made their opening day roster. Grounds this one to third. Kessinger to his left, and the Astros get out of further trouble in first. Myers and Gray Kessinger. Altuve waves in the first pitch, and that's a breaking ball.
Yeah, I think Dunning's tired of giving up. Found ways to get him in.
This one into right field. Adolis Garcia back, still going back, has room and puts it away a couple of feet in front of the right field wall.
One of almost last in the league in runners in scoring position.
Jordan just missed this. This is way up in the air. Launch angle was off, but he had plenty of exit velocity on that swing.
You think having Tony Gwynns and Ted Williams and things like that. Oh, there's a homer.
Tucker drives one deep to right center field, and Baggy called it off the bat into the ball. That snaps an 0 for 11 for Tuck as he crushes one to tie it up at 1.
It's huge for us right there. Get us right back on the board here after they scored 1. And it's big for Tuck, obviously.
King Tuck with his 3rd home run of the season.
So here's a changeup right here. He got in the middle of the plate, and Tuck did not miss it. That little click we talked about with Jordan, he was in that click that we were looking for. Great swing right there. Well balanced, everything like that. Having in runs and not getting what they want. Talk about that after the next inning.
1-0 pitch is grounded to Corey Seager for the final out, but Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, I mean, they should at least bring out everything.
Jonah Heim leading off, and he hits a 2-2 pitch into right field. Kyle Tucker, who hit a home run himself in the bottom half of the first, makes that catch. Middle relievers. 3-2 pitch is a called strike. Rung him up on a pitch on the inside corner. That was a perfect pitch by J.P. France. 2-1 the count to Leody Taveras. Little cue shot the other way. Gray Kessinger making his 3rd play of the ball game, and he makes it cleanly for a 1-2-3 inning for J.P.
Excuse me, right-handed.
John Singleton takes a called 3rd strike. So Singleton down looking. First out here in the 2nd inning.
To go up and then down.
Right back to the mound on one hop. Dane Dunning makes the play and flips it to first for the 2nd out.
But I just think he was so valuable.
He puts the bat on the ball here on an 0-2 pitch and grounds it to second, so both pitchers have a 1-2-3 2nd inning. Dunning and J.P. France, they got off to a little bit of a slower start in 22 and then turned it on as the season progressed, and it's been no stopping them ever since.
Yeah,
J.P. walks him on 4 pitches.
You're always trying to get stuff homegrown.
Now he'll single into center field, played there by Myers, bobbles it momentarily, but Seager stays at second. Well, you were down the entire spring training in West. It's just off, ball 4, missed with the cutter, so the bases will be loaded. Single count, bases loaded, full count pitch, way upstairs, ball 4. Missed with the fastball up, that'll walk in a run. So 3 walks in the inning. The Astros lead the American League in walks on the season. It doesn't always happen like that when you
That's a problem.
Off the end of the bat, broken bat's going to fall in for a hit. Gets by Dubon, and that's going to allow another run to try and score. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. And the Rangers get 2 runs on that play. Might be a single. That ball hit deep to right field, and that ball is going to be gone. Jonah Heim hits one into the second deck here at Minute Maid Park to make it a 7-1 game. Hit a 1-1 pitch out for his second home run of the season. And the Texas Rangers have jumped all over JP France here in the third. Time got a change up and took care of it to deep right field. So walk, single, walk.
7 innings, and our bullpen didn't go. Now, obviously, in the beginning,
this ball hit pretty well, but Jake looks like he has it lined up.
In the beginning, they'll be able to do that.
This ball hit high in the air, playable for Kyle Tucker on the 1-1 pitch. So France is going to get the final out of the inning, but 6 runs cross the. That is huge. My gosh. Jake Myers sends one high in the air to left center field.
Julie, bring that to Farmer.
That thing is here. We're going to show it again.
That on your...
With 1 out, and Dane Dunning working with a big lead and strikes out Kessinger. That is the second strikeout of the night for Dunning. 2 outs in the third. Time so far this season, he's reached all 14 games and now all 15 as he draws a walk here. That was a good battle. 9 pitches.
Personally.
Oh, that got him.
He did.
Jordan on an 0-2 pitch. That one might have bounced up. And
in or off the plate.
Called third strike, top of the zone. Tucker goes down looking. The Astros strand 2 here in the third.
Help me out.
Thank you. This one a little tapper towards third. Kessinger, tough play. Bare hand. His throw is wide, and it's going to stay in play. Simeon's going to go to second, and now Pena will cover third to make sure he doesn't advance any further. But that's going to be right.
Joe Kuno, who just got called up, is probably going to get in there at some point here.
That ball not hit hard, but it loops into left field for a base hit. So even when Seager just barely gets a little barrel on the bat, he's able to get it. This ball, a base hit to right field. At this point, Joe's not going to have any choice but to start to get the bullpen going soon. But we have not seen anybody warm up to this point. Joe Espada just in a really bad spot. Singled his first time up, walked and scored his second time. That one gets away from Yainer Diaz. Both runners advance at base. And the crowd here at Minute Maid Park growing a little frustrated here as the Astros. That's a walk. So now the bases will be loaded for Josh Smith. That one's popped up. Jose Altuve with the bases loaded and nobody out gets the infield fly rule called. He puts it away for the first out.
I'll be happy with that, especially with the bases loaded and 1 out.
Wow. Those last 3.
Every single one of them.
0-2 pitch called third strike. JP works out of any further damage after the 8th run scores. So 1 run on.
Hand-eye coordination, bat-to-ball skills. It's pretty dangerous.
Dunning throws him another off-speed pitch, a slider, and this one Yainer finds a hole between short and third. He's the leadoff base runner for the Astros in the 4th inning.
Outs left. Get down.
Garcia comes in from right to make this play. Singleton flies out for the first out. Full count to Pena. Pena shoots one off of Dane Dunning's glove and into right field. Yainer Diaz is going to go to third. Good base running there.
Nice job.
Yainer never hesitated. Ground ball towards the middle. Throw into center field. Astros score a run to make it 8-2. Mauricio Dubon with an RBI single.
Okay, let's keep doing it right here.
Here's infield back here with 1 out. Jake sends one through the middle. That'll be an RBI base hit. 8-3 game.
There you go.
A little tapper towards third. Smith is going to run into Dubon and make the throw for a double play. Smith and Dubon collided, and Smith was able to stay.
Yeah, you could do a little bit more than that.
You're saying you're allowed to take him out there.
But you're right. That's not his thinking, because that's not the player today. Like, you don't think about taking a guy out at second base. What they're going to do is get hurt by doing that.
Exactly.
They're going to end up an ACL problem.
In theory, you're allowed to, if you're blocked, go through the catcher.
Nobody thinks about
that. But you
that
never see it. A ball caught by Myers for the second.
Now that play you saw.
0-2 the count from Kunal. A little punch shot into right center. Can anybody get there? Here comes Tucker. Sliding catch by Tuck for the final out of the inning. Ground ball, backhanded by Josh Smith. His throw on the money to get Altuve for the first out. Julia?
Tonight's power
extended, so they're always trying to stay in there as far as they can get in.
Got in on him there as he sends this one to center field. And that'll be the second out. That'll be a 4-pitch walk. So Dunning walks fastballs, but he might be forced to here. Threw one to him, and he flies this one to right, and that'll do it for the Astros. Walk, one man left on. Came back to win. Into center field, Myers has a pretty long run, but he eases up and makes the catch before he gets to the warning track. Texans are 0-1, and they're down big at the half. You're still not giving up on the season.
Of course you're not.
Because you're in game 2. But what you'd like to see, obviously, as Carter hit the double, is some starting pitchers give you length, and your bullpen get back to where.
Away from going to the World Series.
Got to game 7 against Tampa Bay. Garcia, base hit to right, might have another RBI. Tucker can't field it cleanly, so that will be a run batted in as Carter comes in to score. That'll make it not. Oh, he used to be terrible here at this stadium. Diaz has a shot to throw him out here. Good throw. Safe at second base. Another close play. Diaz has just missed throwing out the last. Guys had huge leads on the Astros pitchers last year. That's a base hit to right. Puno gives up a hit, and Garcia will be held at third.
Right, so.
Hit him on a 3-1 pitch. So Langford will take his base, and that'll load him up. Heim bats with the bases loaded. This one towards second could be 2. Altuve bobbles it. He'll get the 1 out of it, but a run scores. Looked like they initially could have been out of the inning, but the ball was not handled cleanly, and the Rangers score because he knows the strike zone better than anybody. But other guys, you got to say, hey, listen, this base hit that could score 2 and will. Jared Walsh knocks in 2 more. And it's now 12-3 game. Overusing their bullpen. Tavares sends one to center, pretty well hit, but Myers is there, and that'll do it in the 6th inning. But the Rangers 2 of that 4-game series. And he's able to get John Singleton here on 3 pitches. Singleton now 0 for 3, 1 out in the 6th inning. 10 out of 14 can happen at any time.
They can.
You do that at the beginning of the year. Fans are going to be a little bit frustrated.
Of course.
A little bit upset. And panic is going to set in for some.
Oh, I understand. There's a whole bunch of panic.
Payne takes second. Not sure if he'll be credited with a steal or not, because nobody was really. 3-2 pitch. Misses the bottom of the zone. That'll be a walk.
Wow.
Swing and a miss. Kessinger goes down. That'll do it for the Astros. 2 more left on here in the 6th inning. It's 12-3 Rangers. Amazing how much this guy's been used in the last week plus. Semien into left field towards the Crawford boxes. Dubon reaching for the wall, and he will have room and put it away. Just shy of the wall for
5 months of just doing stuff that I was shocked.
This ball on the right. Tucker is there. That's the second out of the inning.
Game, off day, game. So you faced him on 3 days rest.
Brandon Bielak just keeps getting it done in tough situations. You're going to have to use your leverage guys, even though it's not the situation Joe wants to use them in. But Ryan Presley warming up as Altuve strike. Oh gosh. Oh, what's going on? Here's Well, now you do.
When I used to. Oh,
Tucker!
Stand and watch him. Nice job.
Deep to right field. His second of the night. That's into the second deck. 12-5 on Tuck's second home run. Kyle Tucker doubles up his home run total on the season tonight with 2 home runs. Now he has 4, matching Yordan Alvarez. That's one way to pay back a hit by pitch.
Sure is. That's how you do it. You let him know, too.
Diaz goes down on strikes. 2 outs in the inning. Astros
There for a couple games.
1-0 pitch is sent into left center field. That'll be down for a hit. Cutting it off is Evan Carter. Singleton's going to try and go to second base, and he is going to get there with 2 outs.
He's having success, which is really going to help down the road.
Off the glove of Burt, slows it up. Smith bare hands and not in time. That's going to be a base hit. 3rd hit of the night for number 3. And the Astros have 2 runners. Yeah, got a little confident. Hey, Dubon's got himself another RBI. Dubon with a 2 RBI night. That's now 12-6 game as Singleton crosses the plate.
There you go.
Grant Anderson, the new pitcher. Sudden, a big fly here makes it a 3-run game. This one's hooked towards the corner. That's going to be down for a hit. In comes Pena. Dubon is going to be held up. He runs right through the stop sign and scores without a throw. Gary Pettis was holding him up the whole way, and Dubon kept going. A little tapper. Tough play. Smith able to make it to get Kessinger for the final out of the inning. How about Mauricio Dubon? No more arms available other than leverage guys. As Garcia lines one to center, Myers got a good jump on it, comes in and makes that play for the first out. Starters need to give the Astros length. This ball looped into center. Can Jake get there again? Yes, he can. Jake caught a line drive, and now he catches a blooper, so Presley has... And that one's down, ball 4.
Oh, he's done great.
Yeah, 8 home runs later. It's working.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Presley gets through the 8th inning. A walk. 1 man left on base. We head to the bottom of the 8th. It is 12-8. Pitched last year with the Marlins and the Mets. Altuve greets him with a fly ball to center field. Playable for Taveras, and that's out number 1 here in the 8th. Pitch tonight just because there's a lot of guys that were down. Yordan hits the ball well in the left center field. Back goes Taveras. He has a line on it and puts it away. Pretty good running catch there by Leote on the warning track.
I love that.
Oh, what a stop by Jared Walsh. Robs Kyle Tucker of his 3rd hit of the night. Walsh
Floyd
trying to hold up, and that's a swinging strike. So Hader strikes out Walsh to start the 9th inning.
But those things don't happen. But I can't see that Yordan get hit like that. He's always having to move his feet and get hit, and I know what he means to our ball club. This game, say we're in the 4th and we're down and we don't score the 5. We score the 5 and go, oh, I'm gonna have to have another at bat, and they can't take me out of the game.
Yeah, they're good. Yainer Diaz leads off here, facing Kirby Yates. Second pitch of the at-bat, grounded to Marcus Semien, and that'll be 1 out.
Very boring life.
That one's upstairs, ball 5.
See that? What would Blummer say right now? Watch this.
Down 4. Kirby got a big strikeout there for the second out of the inning. On the bench, but 2 of which might not be available. Will we find out? Dubon lost this in the right. We won't, because this one's caught, and that'll do it for the Astros in the 9th inning. A walk, 1 man left on base. The Rangers scored 6 runs in the 3rd inning, and that would be the difference tonight as they win it 12-8. Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger will feature Lauren Callender. She'll be joined by Brian Bogusevic and Mike Stanton, as they'll have all the highlights and analysis of this one, and Julia Morales will gather interviews after the game. All that coming up on the Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger right after this.